Hey Blake, it's Josh Betzel. It was nice talking to you on the phone earlier today, and this is that video I was telling you about that I was going to send over to you. Basically, I'm just going to be showing you just a couple of free tips and tricks on how to grow your online presence for your different locations for your company. And by the end of this video, if you liked what you heard, you can see that I have a lot of tricks up my sleeve that can help your business. Shoot me a message back and we can chat. Or if at the end of this video you simply want to take this free attack plan I gave you to do yourself, that totally works for me too. So now let me get into the three things I want to show you and stop wasting more of your time. The first thing I want to go over is content. When I'm talking about content, I'm not just talking about the amount of words on your page, but what type of keywords you're using. So I believe it's quite important for every single location page that you have. If you want to get that drive to the business for each tailored location, you need at least 1,500 words on those location pages. And this is the reason why. Google sends out robots. These robots can look and crawl through content looking for keywords. But the more content you have, the more they crawl. So when I'm talking about keywords, I go over here to one of my Keywords Everywhere tool. It costs you about $10 for 100,000 credits, but it shows me that your Jacksonville branch location is not ranking for any keywords. So I go over here to your competition, which is Energy Seal Jacks, and they're your competition because when we type in spray foam installation Jacksonville, Florida, you get your ads in the map pack, and we'll get to that in a second. But Energy Seal is number one organically. They're for your competition. When I go over to their website and what keywords they're ranking for are quite a few, but I think there are only 13 of them. So spray foam installation Jacksonville, Florida, ranked number 1, 90 searches a month. Installation Jacksonville, Florida, ranked number 2, 90 searches a month. So could you imagine if you actually go through your competition on different location pages and figuring out what keywords are high hitting targets and matching them and scaling past them? It's quite amazing to think. So the other thing I wanted to talk to you about was just how this main page of Google is laid out. You get your ads, all right? And ads are good, but research shows they're semi-effective in most cases, and that could be a huge money pit if they're not utilized correctly. I emphasize not utilized correctly because I believe a lot of people try to run their own ads and they just do not target the right audience, and it turns out to be a waste of money. But the second thing I want to get into was citations. Citations is how you rank in this map pack. And I believe for Jacksonville, I saw that you're on the first page out of 2, which isn't bad, but we don't want you just on the first page. We want you in the top 3. So when people are searching for these tailored services, you're already on their mind when scrolling through Google. So how do you get these citations? Anything with a name, address, or phone number. And currently you have 34 for your Jacksonville location. If you want to beat your competition out by a landslide, definitely get about 200 citations. And get a little bit better description in there when it comes to your GMP. I believe Google offers a 750 character count and optimize that to the fullest with those keywords we were talking about earlier that were high hitting volumes and easy KDs. Okay. Also add some more pictures in there and try to save them with those keywords. All right. And the third thing I want to talk to you about was backlinks and link juice. So what is this backlinks and link juice I'm talking about? Well, this link juice, it works like this. Let's use LinkedIn as an example. LinkedIn is pointing to your website. Therefore, LinkedIn is acting like link juice, which gives your website more authority in Google's eyes. Almost like a popularity contest. But there's more to it than that. The link juice you obtain works a lot more effectively when you have relative sites that get back at you. I emphasize relative because it's so important that people just don't start throwing links into their website because they could be broken and they could not have the integrity of the drive. So I go over here to my Ahrefs tool. It costs you about $170 a month. Definitely need it if you want to do this by yourself, but it shows me that 0 referring domains and 0 backlinks. When I go over here to your competitions area, they have 64 referring domains and 511 backlinks. Very beatable. So when I go back and talk about those relative backlinks, I go over here to some traffic, and you can see that a lot of their links, they really don't get that much traffic. And that's kind of what I was going back to when I was talking about not all backlinks are created equal. You want the high drive ones, high integrity websites that actually give your website that power. So just to go back over the 3 things I want to talk about was content. So add some more content to all your location pages and get tailored those keywords when you're doing the research for those pages. The second thing was citations. For your map packs for all your locations, add more citations. Add at least 200 to 300 of those bad boys to become untouchable in that map pack. And the third thing was backlinks and link juice. You guys need more relevant sites pointing at you guys to show Google you are the authority. All right. So I bet you're wondering what now. Well, you can either go with this information I provided you today and do this on your own, and I'm totally cool with that. However, if you want the most effective route and want to save yourself the time, you can give me a call at 904-383-8479. Once again, my name is Josh, and my number is 904-383-8479. I look forward to hearing from you, and have a great day.